Yo, YouTube, what's up? We're doing a little Star Wars May the 4th stream. We're playing Lego Star Wars as I discuss my opinions after me watching the first 6 Star Wars movies for the first time. So I'm saying it again, chat, just to reiterate for the YouTube stream. But we're here. Hello. So yeah, chat. We started watching, obviously, chronological order. We watched 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. I think on Wednesday. And so, like I said, I'm going to just say it one more time. I played the games. I played the Lego Star Wars games as a kid on the DS, very young. And then I played Force Unleashed 1 and 2. And then I played the Clone Wars game on the Wii. And then I think I played other stuff too. But like Battlefront, obviously Battlefront 1 and 2, the DICE EA games. I did not play the original. I didn't play the original ones from like 05 and 04 because I was 2 and 3 at that point. But I did play the newer ones, which are great. Or 1 was really good. I didn't play too much when it came out, but I played 1 a lot. I played 1. I streamed it a bunch or made YouTube videos way back when. But so I've been through the Star Wars mines with the games. I played most of the popular ones besides like KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic. I did not play Knights of the Old Republic 1 or 2. Once again, that's like way before my time. I am 22. I'm not 30, but I do have it. I did buy it so we could play it. But I watched 1 through 6, chat. I've seen 7, 8, and 9 as they released in the theaters. Force Awakens, it's like 10 years old at this point. I've seen Rogue One, but that's pretty much it, man. But my ranking of the movies, my favorite's Revenge of the Sith. Second favorite is Phantom Menace. And then I think third favorite is Empire Strikes Back. So it goes 3, 1, 5 for me. And then after that, it's kind of a toss-up between probably... Okay, so I'd say 3, 1, 5 is like definitive. That's what it is. 3 and 1 are kind of tied for first place. I really liked Phantom Menace for some reason. I know people think it's terrible. And dude, 1 through 3, chat, the acting is horrid. The delivery on most lines from most of the actors in the first 3 is absolutely atrocious. Like Hayden Christensen, Revenge of the Sith, he gets way better in Revenge of the Sith when he goes like full evil mode. Like he's really good with that. But Natalie Portman as Padme, not really great delivery. Like I'm not like a movie critic at the end of the day, but it was rough. But that didn't really change my rating of the movies. I don't really care. It's Star Wars at the end of the day, so like I'm watching it for the cool visuals and music and, and the story and the cool characters, because it's like one of the most iconic, like sci-fi, if not the most iconic, right there with like Star Trek and whatever, like characters of all time, like Yoda and Darth Vader, right? So I don't really care if the acting sucks, and I think everybody agrees on that. But I like I said, because I played the games when I was younger, for some reason I vividly, like super vividly remember certain sections from the games, which I think changed my opinion on which movies are my favorite. Like Phantom Menace, I remember playing. Like, I remember playing this on the DS and see like you sneaking through, is it Naboo, I think, with like Amidala. Like I can picture that in my head on the DS. And I can picture the General Grievous fight from Episode 3 on the DS from like 10 plus years ago. And so I think that's why I like 1 so much and 3 so much. Obviously, a lot of people like 3. But for some reason, 1 just like, I don't know, dude. Like the pod racing was sick. It was good. It was really cool. And the music and the pacing I think was way better than 2 and 3. It's like Luke. Or not Luke, I mean Anakin when he's young, then the pod racing happens, and then there's the political stuff, and then there's the fight, and then there's the ending, and obviously right before like 2 comes out with the time skip and whatever. But like Qui-Gon is amazing. Liam Neeson, bro, Qui-Gon is sick. I don't know, like something about Phantom Menace, I knew people hated it, and so maybe that's why when I was going into it I was expecting less. But I think in my mind, what I think Star Wars is, because I saw Force Awakens, Rise of the Jedi, or whatever the stupid names are for 8 and 9, when they came out.
The ambassadors for the Supreme Chancellor request permission.
Like, dude, I don't know. This is. I remember this. It's so weird. It's so weird. Not maybe this exact cutscene, right? Because like I don't know if this is totally remastered or if this is some new stuff. But
feeling about this.
But like I don't know. I don't know what it was. People hate it. It starts at all though. I liked it. I think it's people don't like it because I think it's just boring. That's what Coco is telling me. They think it's boring. Oh, you didn't have voice lines? Well, yeah. Well, yeah. So this is definitely new. I feel like I don't know. I don't remember this. But this is free on the Epic Games Store, by the way, chat. Just so you know. This is free for the next 24 hours, I think. Skywalker Saga on Epic Games on PC, so that's why I'm playing it.
You can play the boy.
Okay, what do we do? Wait, what do we do? What do we do? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold up. Let's change the audio. It's really loud. Wait. Okay, there we go. That should be a bit better.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay, cool.
You're my only
Dock
hope.
my ship? Yo, chill. I'm docking. All right. But as I was saying, how the fan base treated Jake Lloyd back in the day was not okay. Wait, who is that? Which actor is that for? I don't know. All right. Skipping a few characters, chapters flying your ship to the Death Star. But yeah, Phantom Menace is my second favorite. I just really enjoyed it for some reason. I don't know why. But it was sick. It was sick. I will say, I think Han Solo in like Chewbacca, and like the OGs from episode 4, 5, and 6, I think they are like more charismatic and got a lot going for them more than the kind of main squad in 1 through 3. But dude, I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks this. But the space battles in 4 through 6 are kind of boring, man. And I know they're old movies, so like I'm not watching these expecting these to meet visuals of like, you know, current day Star Wars or even current day like sci-fi movies, right? Like I know what I'm watching. I know they were made in like the 80s and the 90s, and even like 78 or whatever was. A New Hope was like 78 or 79 or something. So I'm not like expecting it to be mind-blowing, right? Like that's not. But I don't know. The space fights kind of were boring, and it's not even like it just you get to see them fly around. Like that's not the boring part. But I don't know. It just felt meh, which is why I think I didn't like him as much. Because dude, the majority of Episode 5, bro, is like. You're in space, which Empire Strikes Back is great. Thank you, Zach, for the resub, man. 13 months, I appreciate it, bro. But dude, Episode 6, it like the last hour, it's mostly just flying. It was just like cool, people like it, but I thought it was boring. I don't know, man. And also like Episode 6, you're kind of just with the Ewoks the whole time. Then it's in space, and it just goes back and forth for the whole movie, and it's kind of like meh. I don't know, something about it. I didn't love it, but A New Hope I enjoyed. It was okay. I think I like the prequels more than the OGs, which I think is like a hot take. You know? Maybe, I don't really know. I don't really care if my take's hot because I didn't grow up with them. I didn't grow up with the movies at least, so like, you know, this is kind of just like a fresh take from someone who's just watched them. But yeah, the prequels are better, and people shitted on them. Like I've heard my friends love it. I know a lot of people who love it. You know, I've family who love it, so like I know a bit about it, even just from playing the games. And I watched the Clone Wars. I love the Clone Wars show, the animated show. It was great. I watched that shit too because like I said, I played the game, so of course I watched the show. Like dude, last night before we watched Revenge of the Sith, I was like, I for some reason remember General Grievous having a fight scene in this hallway with, I don't know the characters, but he had a cool fight scene in the hallway during the Clone Wars, like during the show, and like it was very vague, right? But we were on Disney Plus because we were watching the movies, and I pull up the Clone Wars. I think it's season 1. It was like episode 1 or maybe episode 3 or 2 or 4 or whatever it was. But I click on an episode that shows General Grievous seemingly in a hallway of a ship, right? I know it's very vague. It's fucking Star Wars. And I click on it, and I skip to like 6 minutes, and the scene that I skipped to is the exact scene that I remembered from however many years ago. Had to be like 10 years at this point. But it was such like a weird like this is a weird like deja vu, or not deja vu, but memory that I shouldn't really remember this far ago. I don't know. It just stuck with me. Same thing with the General Grievous fight in the Lego game. The General Grievous fight in Ep 3 for this game is a pain in the ass. At least in the original. I don't know how they changed it in this remaster. I don't know if it's any different, but it was fucking annoying, bro. That shit kicked my ass as a kid, and I vividly remember the circle platform that you're on, right? Like where Obi-Wan fights Grievous in the movie. Like that platform, I was talking to Coco, and I was like, I remember there being a circle, like a platform that they're fighting on. It's like a circle, and it's like lifted, and that shit kicked my ass. And in the movie, it shows up, and I'm like, dude, why do I remember this shit when I was like 10? Like that is weird. It was weird. It was really weird.
We are greatly honored by your visit.
I've always loved the prequels despite the dialogue. It's just, yeah, the delivery on the dialogue in the prequels is really bad. It's really, really bad. But, like, I don't know. It didn't ruin it for me. Like, maybe it took me out for some moments for sure, but I just thought the pacing and just, like, the feel of them, I liked more. I don't know. It felt more Star Wars to me from what I remembered as a kid.
I still have a bad feeling.
Which I guess maybe people would like
Keep your
disagree with me, because you know the original fucking 3 movies is what, you know, it's originally what it was, right? But I don't know. I was just like, it doesn't really, like the clones and the droids and stuff. Like I don't know. I have an affinity towards them.
Now,
like the droidicas and stuff. Like I remember they're a fucking pain in the ass to fight in this shit, man.
but not at the expense of the moment.
I don't know.
Be
Not even
mindful
great
of the
actors,
living force,
dude. Because
sir.
Samuel L. Jackson,
Yes, master.
Liam Neeson,
This way, ambassadors.
like just them two. Liam Neeson, I think, is great as Qui-Gon. I think he's probably one of the best in the prequels for like dialogue wise, for delivery, which isn't saying a lot, but I think he might do the best job beside some like other minor actors. But like Qui-Gon also is one of my favorites, bro. He, like, I think my top 5 characters in all of Star Wars would be, I don't know, I can't do like a number 1, number 2, number 3, but like just top 5 like jumbled together. Yoda, my goat Yoda in Revenge of the Sith, my god, he's cool. General Grievous, I just really like General Grievous. I think it's because I just remember moments from the shows and the games when I was younger, so like that's what I, you know, that's what I hold dear. So General Grievous and Yoda, top 2 probably. They're so sick. Like, God, Grievous's design is so cool. And then probably Qui-Gon Jinn. And then I would say Anakin and then Han Solo for 4 and 5. I think that would be the character list for me. Unfortunately, I like Leia. I'd say Leia's number 6 then. Like, unfortunately, a lot of the women in the movies really suck. Like, why? Like, there's not that many anyways. Like Padme, Obi-Wan. Oh, wait, Obi-Wan maybe number 6 then. That's true. Wait, I don't know. It's hard. He's cool too, though, man. But, because Ewan McGregor is great. Yeah, he's cool. He's chill. But, yeah, the women kind of suck in Star Wars, which sucks. You know? It's like, bro, why? Like, I feel like Leia's, like, the only saving grace. Which maybe that's like a George Lucas thing, you know, because like he's like a sci-fi nerd. So like maybe that's just him not knowing how to write good women characters. But Padme, like, I don't know. I feel like she got kind of like the shit end of the stick. I like Padme. I think she's done dirty. Yeah, and then Natalie Portman also just didn't do the greatest job at like
How do you think
her
this
acting, I don't think, or like the dialogue delivery.
demands?
But once
These
again, I was
Federation
talking about it, and I was like,
types of
I don't even think it's like what they're
negotiations
saying
will
is
be short.
weird.
When they finally begin, you mean? Is it in
Pick
their
up the
nature
target
to
object
make
with
us
the force.
wait
Oh,
this
here we
long?
go. I don't think it
No,
was like what they
I
were
sense
saying
an
was exactly
unusual amount
bad.
of
I think it was
fear
just
for something as
a
trivial
director
as this trade
issue.
dispute.
Like, I think, you know, when you make a movie, I've never made a movie, but I'm assuming, like, you know, you have multiple takes, you have multiple deliveries, and then you cut it up for whatever is the best. But like maybe they just did 1 or 2, and like And he was just like, oh, that's good enough, right? And I was like, it's weird, man. I was like, dude, you're doing most of these people dirty. And yeah, most of the women are poop, which is unfortunate. But at least in the shows. And I think the Clone Wars makes up for it, though, because like Ahsoka's fucking sick. And I know there's some more characters in the Clone Wars that are cool. But yeah, man, I was like, damn, it's kind of like a sausage fest. It's kind of a fucking sausage fest, bro. Ahsoka, top 1 Star Wars. Yeah, she's great, man. I need to watch the live action, the TV show for it, because the actor who plays her is it the same actor that voiced her? Or no, I don't know. Or actress. I don't. Rosario Dawson? Because yeah, I remember her from something, but not the same. It isn't the same. Okay, never mind. I don't know then. Why did she play Ahsoka specifically? Was that like a fan casting, or was it like? What is her connection with Star Wars? Or did she just look like her? Is that it? I don't know. I love sausage. Natalie Portman's delivering episode 3 as Gal Gadot Elizabeth. It's rough. But I don't think it was that bad, no. I don't know. I don't think it was horrible. It's just, I think some of the lines are funky, and it's a little unfortunate. But either way, no, they just threw Rosario Dawson in probably because she's a good actor. No, I guess so. I don't know. I thought she had some connection to it. But she looks just like her, so yeah, it works. Okay, there we go. But yeah, that's my favorite characters list, I would say.
That
And
didn't sound trivial.
then favorite movies, the order?
We need to get
The
out of
official order I said was 3, 1, 5. 3, 1, 5, but 3 and 1 is tied for first. And then after that, it goes 3, 1, 5, and then probably oh my god, I don't even know, man. 4, then 2, 3, 1, 5, 4, 2, 6, and then Force Awakens I'm gonna rewatch and I'll have to see where that goes. But 8 and 9 go last because I don't remember anything from them. But I remember really liking The Force Awakens when I watched it when it came out 10 years ago. I thought it was sick. So Force Awakens might go in number 4, number 5, honestly. Because like I said, I'm not gonna rate it lower if I like just because it's the sequels and just because a lot of people hate them. But I'm gonna try to like actually give it like a proper rating. But I think Force Awakens will be top 5 easily because I fondly remember when watching it a while back. Even not being into Star Wars, but maybe now that I've watched them, I'll have like a different opinion and like it less. I'm not sure. But can I like use the Force? Oh shit! Don't have views of this over watching the Kenobi series if you want to get into the show. It's really, really bad. I thought Kenobi was good. Wait, I thought Kenobi was good. I've been told differently. I've been told that it's actually decent. Andor is one that I don't know if I really want to watch because Andor looks kind of boring. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep it 100. Andor looks kind of boring. Even though I know it's apparently very good. But it looks kind of snooze fest. I don't know. I don't know if you ever played the Dragon Age games, but I gotta put you on Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, I have KOTOR. I bought KOTOR to stream today, actually. But I didn't do it because I just don't feel like it. I have not enough time. But I need to watch The Mandalorian still. Doing hate the only good thing about Kenobi, otherwise it's ass. Oh, it's crazy. Okay. Andor is very good. It's just less brain on lasers and lightsabers, more grounded stories in the world. Interesting. All right. I'll give it a shot though. I'm not gonna be a hater. I'll give everything a shot, and if it's poop, then I'll stop. But yeah, I've heard good things. So, also it's right before Rogue One, because Rogue One is awesome, and isn't the guy that's in Rogue One in Andor, right? Nice. It's the guy who's trying to steal the Death Star plans, right?
Missing your humble servant.
I don't know if he's the main character, but I know he's in it.
Let's get out of here before more droids
Because
show up.
yeah, Andor's direct prequel leading to the Rogue One. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, because Rogue One is right before A New Hope, right? And then obviously, I guess Andor is like. I looked up the timeline actually.
Jar Jar, we need to find
Because I was
somewhere
trying to
safe
figure
and
out
warm.
where the games are in the universe. Because I was like,
But the most safe
where does like
would be
the Force Unleashed
Altaboga.
go, if that even
It's a
counts?
hidden city.
But it, you know,
you
it's his
take
own
us
thing.
This
And I
way.
want to see where Jedi
Hurry.
Fallen Order goes, just because I know Cal Kestis, the dude was apparently gonna maybe be in the shows. But yeah, Andor's like 5 BBY. It's 5 years from Rogue One, which is 0 BBY, which is where A New Hope starts. So yeah, it's
We're
5
going
years before
underwater, okay there?
Andor, Rogue One,
On
and
my
then Rogue
warning,
One.
yo.
But
Youngers, no like
I just finished Fallen Order, but I heard
outsiders.
Survivor's good.
So
Yeah, I
don't
heard Survivor's
expect a
good. I
warm
thought Fallen
welcome.
Order was just
But don't
okay.
worry.
I didn't love
This
it.
hasn't been our day for warm welcome.
I didn't really love it. But maybe I'll give Survivor a shot. I don't know. I darn know, man. People like Force Awakens, they just don't like how there's no overarching plan. It showed in 8 and 9. Yeah. Also, yes. Yeah, 8 and 9. I remember seeing in theaters, and I didn't even think they were that great. Even though I wasn't a big Star Wars guy. I've always kind of hated on it. But Fallen Order's unforgivable. Fallen Order was kind of boring. The combat just was kind of not. Like, it wasn't bad, but I just wish it was a bit better. And the puzzles were, I don't know, it kind of was meh to me. It wasn't bad at all. It wasn't a bad game at all. It's just something like that didn't click with me.
Hey, you son, stop it there.
I'm not sure. Which sucks, 'cause I was excited to play it too. I remember, people were talking a lot of good things about it, and I played it, and I was like, it's okay. So, Survivor, maybe I'll give a shot now that I've actually
Is there
seen all the
something you
stuff.
want to tell-
And maybe, be a bit more entertaining, and I'll be able to get where we are and how it fits into everything. But level design was atrocious. Maybe that was it. Yeah, something was just not. Something about it just didn't click, and it felt paced badly. Even though it's like,
Are you going to enlighten us as to why you were banished?
even though the game wasn't that long, bro. It's like a 13, 14-hour game. Maybe it's a bit shorter or even a bit longer, but like, I don't think it was that long of a game, and it just felt like it was really slow at points. It might have been the level design, though. It might have been a level design thing, because level design really can make a game good or bad, because it ruins the flow, It takes you out of the flow state, and then you just get bored, or you just get lost, and then it's like, okay, well, I just spent an hour trying to figure out what to do, and now I'm, like, bored. So, and that might be, I don't know, yeah. I'm not sure. I think it was awful, in my opinion, but you liked Fallen Order. Yeah, I thought people liked Survivor as equally as Fallen Order, but I really don't. Oh, Jar Jar Binks to beat the Google boss. Okay. Wait, also, Phantom Menace, I really liked it. Obviously, Jar Jar sucks. I think Phantom Menace would be... Like, overall, I think it's a better paced movie than Revenge of the Sith. But Jar Jar really sucks ass, bro. Like, I thought people were exaggerating when they say he sucks, but he really sucks. Like, it's really bad. The internet's a bit of a complainy, whiny bunch with a lot of things, especially with popular media, whether it's movie or games. I was like, oh, it's just the internet being annoying, right? And no, it's bad, dude. I was like, fuck, this is rough. It like actively ruins the movie's moments. Like, it's not even just him being quirky and quippy because Star Wars quippiness and because haha funny. I was like, this shit fucking blows, bro. And I tried to give him a shot, but I was like, oh man. Yeah. I understand why people got really pissed. Not, to the point where you send fucking like death threats and threaten to like kill others, but it was bad. It was bad. It would make me a bit upset if I was a fan originally back then and saw, if I watched the movie and I was like, why was this character in this? But Fallen Order kept me engaged. But level design was atrocious. Yeah, bosses were mad. The ending of Fallen Order was sick, though. I'm not gonna say just in case for spoilers, but like, bro, it was Aura. You know? You'll be happy to know the respawn improved on Survivor. Yeah, I might give it a shot. I don't know.
A
Maybe
droid
like one
army
day
is about to attack the Naboo.
before the third one comes out. Because aren't we getting a
must
third
warn them.
Jedi game?
We shall give a user una bongo. The speediest way to the Naboo is going through.
I guess we can talk. We can talk about the Fallen Order ending. If you don't want to get spoiled, leave the stream right now. I'll give
What
you
is
5
to become
seconds.
of Jar Jar Binks here?
Or mute it.
Be
But-
gone with him.
Dude, the Vader fight was sick, bro. That shit was dope. It's an old game, so at this point, it's like, you know, fuck cares. But I thought that was sick. Cause you're like running away with the water. That's cool. Was that not? Like, it wasn't a fight. I mean, the Vader like running away section was cool. That was not 5 seconds. This is what. That was 5 seconds. That was 5 seconds. Trust me, I know what 5 seconds is. But I mean, the actual final boss was lame. What even was the actual final boss? I don't remember. I thought you just ran from Vader and then you fought him. Was it not him? Oh wait, was it it was just the lady, right? The lady with the black like armor, the Empire Fit or whatever it's called. I don't know the terminology.
Rest
The second sister?
you will
Thank
not
you.
be driving.
Gotcha. Yeah. Wasn't that you were in the underwater area, right? And then you were on like a platform that you could fall off? Wasn't there like a gimmick you had to do with it? I don't remember. Oh, that's R4. No, it's not. It's not R4. R2, R9. Never mind. Ew, what the fuck is this? Inquisitor? I saw Vader pop up and I was like, oh no, Kels. I was like, yeah. Tifa's VA, Britt Barons, and Intro to Survivor. Oh, that's cool. You're in the fortress basement and escape Vader by breaking underwater tunnel and swimming away. But you can't, like, you're not going to be able to kill Vader, so, like, they're not going to make you actually fight him and just lose, and then that's the actual final boss, because it's fucking Darth Vader, bro. You know? But, yeah, maybe I'll give Survivor a shot. I know it's free on PS Plus. But I don't have PS Plus right now, so if I ever get it back, maybe I'll run it up. But there's just too many other games to play, and I don't have, like, any interest, so... Maybe when Fallen or Jedi Survivor 3 or whatever the third one's going to be called. Because there is a third one, right? Is it supposed to be a trilogy? I could be wrong, but I think it did. The second one did well enough where it would want a third one. But yeah. I don't know, chat. It was... Oh, Jesus. It's gonna be Jedi 3? Yeah, it makes sense. Oh my god, what the hell? Jesus, God.
Don't worry, the Force will guide us.
How do I shoot?
Oh, no.
OBC killer. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Jesus, man. Okay.
We need this creature out
Yeah,
of the
chat,
way.
that's kind of my opinions, I guess, on movies. I haven't seen Mandalorian or any of the shows. I'm gonna watch Mandalorian, see if it's good. If I like it, then I'll keep watching it. It's R2 but oh yeah, okay. I'll check out Andor. I'll have an open mind. All right, because you're saying it's good. I'll have an open mind. I'll be open. Baby Yoda carried the show. Grogu? It's not Baby Yoda. Grogu carried? Isn't Pedro Pascal? He's the man, right? He's the guy. But I guess he doesn't have his mask off really, or talk either, right? Or maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Nice. Wait, what are we talking about? The Mandalorian? He talks? Oh, he does? Okay. But yeah, chat. I'm on the Star Wars train now, I guess. He's the Mandalorian there a bunch. What was a bunch? Oh, okay. I don't remember.
There's always a bigger fish.
Okay, where's the big guy? Isn't there a bigger one? I've watched Rebels. I have not, no. Dude, I haven't watched Clone Wars since it was like airing on like Cartoon Network. Back in like 2010 or some shit.
We're not in
Like
trouble yet.
2013.
You're nonsense.
I didn't watch it in full though, because I never saw the finale that came out like 5 years ago. Because I know there was the Disney Plus extra season they did, but I never watched it in full because I was really young. So, but I watched most of it. I remember watching most of it on TV.
Full speed ahead.
But yeah, I didn't see Rebels. I didn't see the new Disney Plus added stuff they did. I haven't seen any of the animated stuff since then. You know, on Cartoon Network, or was it Cartoon Network? I think it was, right? It wasn't Nickelodeon.
Yes.
Watched Clone Wars final season. I just finished Revenge of the Sith like 4 hours ago. I'm slowly getting through everything. I'll watch. Okay, I gotta watch episode 7 because I want to rewatch it, and I'm gonna watch Rogue One, and then from there I'll do Andor and Mandalorian, and then from there, we'll go from there. That's probably it. I'm not gonna watch The Acolyte. I've heard it's trash. And then I've heard most of them are poop, but
We must find the queen.
yeah, I'll watch Clone Wars maybe. I don't know. Something about the animation throws me off. Even though I did watch it before, but it's also really long, so there's a lot to get through. Clone Wars felt like the Real Housewives. The drama was hot. Oh yeah, Ahsoka season 1. I'll have to watch because I've heard Ahsoka's good. I think decent, maybe. I don't know. I don't really keep up with the Star Wars stuff that much, but I think Ahsoka got decent enjoyment out of it. And Ahsoka's great, so hopefully the live action doesn't fumble it. One thing I actually didn't expect to fall in was playing as a child. Cal, yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I forgot they did that. I was talking with Coco about it. She never played the games before, so I was like, you gotta play them, man. Or at least Fallen Order, you gotta play. Okay. Yes, the Kyber bricks. Yes, yes, yes. Rebels is mandatory for Ahsoka. Not pretty much Rebels up. Okay. All right, I got a lot of things to consume. A lot of consuming to do. I will consume. You know what sucks though is like, I'm in too deep. Yeah, I guess. But like the thing is like I don't feel like there's not that much to consume because like half of the stuff that I haven't seen is ass from what I've heard. You know, like after I've gone through the movies now, so it's like out of all the shows, I feel like most of the shows have gotten shit on, the live actions at least. You know, I know a lot of the animated stuff is good, but form your own opinion. Well, yeah, I know. But like the thing is, like I look at a lot of the live action Star Wars shows, and they just don't visually look cool to me. Like they just look kind of boring, and maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm like a knobhead for that. But it just looks like every other sci-fi thing. Which like I love sci-fi. Don't get me wrong, but Star Wars is like a specific sci-fi, at least in my head. So if I'm like watching the trailer for The Acolyte and it looks like some shit for like some random sci-fi movie just with like lightsabers, I'm like, okay, well, this doesn't look that interesting to me. Because like I love sci-fi stuff, but you know, if I want other variations that is like more totally not to what Star Wars is, I'll watch like Alien, or I'll watch fucking like, I don't even know, dude, not Star Wars. Like I don't know. But I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I'm not like stingy about Star Wars because I'm just not. I don't give a shit. I'll try everything out, but we'll see. We'll see what I like and don't love. I heard good things. I saw when it came out like what last year. I saw nothing but like Oh, it was a shit show on Twitter, but that's always Twitter, so I really don't know. It's got the dude from Squid Game, which is cool. But I watched the trailer and I was like, yeah, it looks kind of alright. It's also one of the farthest back, like, movies or shows in the timeline, which is crazy. Like, I was talking with Coco and I was like, dude, why don't they make, like, more movies or shows, like, way back when Jedi first became a thing? Like, because I asked her a question. I was like, okay, so the movies, they cover, you know, like, Jedi and the Sith and all this stuff, but like, who is the first Jedi? So I looked it up, and it's mostly like stuff that's in novels and whatnot. But I was like, why don't we have a show that's like 25,000 years before everything when the first Jedi happened? Because at that point, you can do anything. You know, you've like 20,000 years prior to any media that, you know, has Star Wars shit beside like books and comics. So I'm sure they could adapt that stuff. But like, you could just do anything. And if they're struggling to make cool Star Wars content still, just do that. Because you can fucking do who knows what. You know? Because I thought like Phantom Menace was like when Jedi didn't start, but you know, a couple hundred years prior. But I didn't know it was like 25,000 years prior. I didn't know it was that far away. I think High Republic eras between Old Republic and the prequel era. Yeah, I looked up the timeline, bro, of like the newer games, so like Star Wars Outlaws and shit, and then the shows and then the movies, and then it had the exact year and date with how everything lined up. So it had like 1 BBY, 2 BBY, and like it had like when this show starts, and then what, you know, date it goes till. Then it has the movies on the left side. It was a really good graphic. Because I just didn't know what it, you know, where everything went, because there's a lot of stuff. But I was like, dude, like, why don't they make stuff about literally the first 25,000 fucking years? Like, I was like, what the hell? Why are they making so much stuff? As someone who I am not nostalgia for the movies, right? And so, like, as I'm now getting into it, why are they making so much stuff between episode 1 and episode, like, 7? Why are we not continuing past, like, farther down the timeline, which I know a lot of people don't want because it's, you know, it could be shit. So maybe not farther down, but yeah, they could still maybe do something cool, even though they flopped with 8 and 9. But like, why aren't we doing something way farther down or way farther back? Like, I know there's all these cool characters from episode 1 to 7, and that's like a 100-year span or 50-year, 60-year span, whatever. And there's, you know, Ahsoka, and there's like the Death Star and Darth Vader going on. But like, does it not get tiring to just rehash this? Like, can we not make new cool characters? Because in the original movies, they kill them off so quickly. Like, bro, General Grievous is sick, but he dies in the same movie he fucking gets introduced. Darth Maul, Aura, he dies in the same movie he gets introduced. I know there's the Clone Wars show, and he's in that a lot, and that's why everybody loves those characters so much, right? Like, that's why I like them a lot, too, is because I remember watching it. But I'm like, what? Like, what are we doing, dude? I don't get it. They yearn for Anakin, Luke, and Obi-Wan. Can we move on from them? Like, I just watched them, right? And I'm like, Anakin's story, Darth Vader is cool and all, but, like, surely they can cook up some other cool things. I don't know. Like, Han was great. Like, they're all really enjoyable, and the stories are all very enjoyable, and the characters are great and whatever, but I'm just like, we got to make new iconic characters. And it can't be on a fucking TV show. That's not going to happen.
If their ship is docked in the hangar,
it's like, I don't know, man. It's weird to me. I was so confused because when I was talking to Coco about it, looking at the timeline, I was just like, I feel like mostly in the past couple years, I've heard nothing but kind of bad things about anything Star Wars related. If it's like a visual media, so like a movie or TV shows. And I'm just like, why are they still making stuff that's like in this 20-year span? Because I feel like it loses like importance, right? Like if I'm gonna watch like a show like Andor, and I'm sure it's great, like I know what happens before, I know what happens after, and like I know what like the iconic characters and what happens with all of them before and after. So it's like I feel like
we must take her to the Republic on
I don't know. It just it loses like interest to me a bit more. I feel like I'd want new cool characters way before this stuff or way after this stuff, so that you can grow to like them and their own stories, and then they can have their own little story that you know, is in the Star Wars universe and isn't piggybacking on all the other cool stuff. Maybe this is a shit opinion as someone who's just getting into it. Like maybe I don't know. Like I said, I don't have much connection to it. This is just a tourist opinion as to now me getting through them. I might be missing some context on certain comic books and other things, but it's just it's so, I'm like, dude, there's so much other stuff they could do. I don't really care. Like it doesn't matter to me. But I just found it very odd as I was watching them. The worst part about the sequels and Disney decided to make up their own sequel story again. It's the actual sequel story that was written in the 90s. There's never official content. Well, yeah, I know there's like a bajillion books and novels and stuff that is about the Star Wars lore that is like maybe official, not official. I don't know. That date stuff that, you know, is before or after the movies. But yeah, I don't know. To be fair, KOTOR is Skywalker's era of Star Wars, and people love it. Yeah, people do love KOTOR. It's like one of the most iconic, like, known about games in all of like America, like ever. Maybe not just America, but like yeah, KOTOR. I know about that game. I know people who love it. I've seen gameplay of it. You know, I know about like countless people who play it. I feel like it's like KOTOR's up there with like RuneScape, I think, for one of like the older games that kind of shaped like many people's childhoods or like teenage years. So yeah, I don't know. It looks really old, and I bought it and I'll stream it, but it looks rough. But you know, I'll still give it a shot. It might be fun still. Just because the graphics are bad doesn't mean it's gonna be bad, you know.
Stop right there. The Queen is coming with us.
But oh shit, hold up. Let's do Qui-Gon actually. But yeah, I don't know. If it's a lick of woke, the fans will riot. Well, that's also true. Isn't that why Finn from episode, the newer ones, he got hate because he was black? Just because he was black? I'm like, dude, it's fucking Star Wars. Literally every character in Star Wars is from another planet and there's some creature. And they all have different accents. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, dog, what the fuck, man? That's like, I don't know why RuneScape got held for your chat message there, Zach. That was weird. But, like that, like, dude, what? What do we? You're not upset about like another character? Like, I don't get it. I was like, dude, that's crazy. Which is why I you know, I hear a lot of bad things about the Star Wars fandom. But at the same time, once again, that's just like a very small pocket of the internet being upset about that type of stuff, right? And that's in every game and in every franchise. There's always people who are annoying like that, especially in the past 3 or 4 years. That's gotten widely worse, especially towards any person of color, really, or anybody who isn't like straight, unfortunately. But like, bro, I thought Finn was sick. Like, that's not like a hot take or anything, but I thought he was cool. Because he's a stormtrooper, right? Like, I don't remember much because I haven't seen him since they were in theaters, but he's a stormtrooper who's like good. And like that's, I don't know, man. That seems like every stormtrooper is just always just some guy. People want him to be a Jedi. That's what Coco's telling me. Yeah, they want him to be a Jedi. That would be sick. That'd be cool too, I think.
Tatooine, you say?
Especially because like, I feel like Jedi at this point, as I was watching, you know, as I was watching 1 through 6, I was like, okay, so
we don't want to attract attention.
So there's like the Jedi Order 66, there's the Jedi Council, there's the Jedi Masters, you know, a couple of Jedi survive, etc., and then like I was trying to recall what happened in like 7, 8, and 9 from what I remembered. And I was like, okay, so like there's Rey, right, a Jedi, and then I thought like you had to be born with like the midichlorians, or you had to be born with something to be a Jedi, but it was more so. Actually, I guess that is it, right? So maybe he has the midichlorians in him or something. I don't fucking know. But
demands that I go with you.
I thought Jedis were way more scarce
I'm Padme,
than what they were.
one of the Queen's
So I was just like, why didn't they? Yeah,
not
why
a
didn't
good
they give
idea.
him a lightsaber, bro?
But if the Queen wishes it.
Well, he did. He actually used the fight in Force Awakens,
Now we
right? I
need
don't
to find
remember.
out
I'm
who's
gonna rewatch it
selling the
tonight.
parts we need.
But
Let's ask around.
I think midichlorians got soft retcon. And yeah, I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing until I watched fucking episode 1 yesterday. But yeah, Finn was cool. I remember. Also, yeah, it's nice to see just some variety in the characters. You know, why do people hate Finn but love fucking Windu, bro? Finn's more compelling than Windu, and I love Samuel L. Jackson, but like, he kind of gets the shit end of the stick in the movies. He has a couple lines, and he's kind of an ass, and then he gets fucking destroyed by Anakin. And I was disappointed because I was watching them. I was like, dude, I was like Samuel L. Jackson, Mace Windu, like, oh, this is sick. I thought he had better moments, and then we get to episode 3, and he gets fucking sauced, and I'm like, bro, what happened? It's like, wait, I thought he was supposed to be cooler, dude. What the fuck? I was so sad.
I know what you need. You need.
This is why I played episode 1, chat. So I could rip the music. Even though I guess episode 4 would be the music, because that's when it originally started, but I think people like Finn but hate his character. Also, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Why did they make, maybe this is a redundant question, why would they make episode 7? As someone who doesn't know the lore of why the sequel movies suck, other than people just not liking them, why did they make episode 7 and then they made episode 8 with a different director, and like why don't we have the same director? It's like the Marvel movie thing. It's like, we don't need the same director for every Marvel movie, right? Because like Kevin Feige oversees it and blah 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 blah. But when I heard that 7 was made by, what was it, J.J. Abrams, and then 8 was different, they didn't have a plan. Why the fuck are you gonna make a trilogy of movies and it's a different director? Like, that's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Like, especially for something like Star Wars, where like it will be getting a trilogy no matter what, and it will be following a path, right? Like for the Jurassic World movies, like that makes sense if that's different, because it's Jurassic World. You know, it's about dinosaurs at the end of the day, and they can all have their own little spin on a story, and in the end, it will all wrap up because it's a fucking dinosaur movie. But like Star Wars is like, the 3 movies are basically it's one big story. It's not like 3 movies that kind of all just have the same characters. It's like, it's basically just one really long movie in one, right? Especially 4 through 6, man. Well, I guess both of them, 1 through 3 and 4 through 6, are all kind of just one long movie. But I don't know. 4 through 6 all different directions, I guess. But it was all with Darth Vader, though. Because like 4 is like A New Hope, right? Boom, Luke. Like, Luke, like, oh, this, you know, is Darth Vader is bad. And then 5, they're like, okay, Luke, he's your father. You must kill him. And then 6, they get there and they kill father. Right? Like, it's still, they each have their own climax, but it's still all mainly revolves around like the same 5 characters with some stuff here and there. Which is also why I think 6 and 4 are kind of boring in the second half. Especially 6. 6 is kind of terrible. And also 4 is kind of boring in the second half, unfortunately. Even though it's like the first ever movie, so I had high hopes. But I kind of was bored. I don't know. Why is the game? Yeah, this game is beautiful. I don't think the directing was the issue. I feel like they did their own thing. They didn't have someone like George Lucas help them how to do it. I don't know, man. It was weird. Hey, look, what's up, bro? I throw my saber. Kill you? West Side Tattoo. Great place to kill him. Is this Watto, whatever his name is? Watto? Is it, or is it just like a species? Is it the guy? Oh no! Shit! Yeah, dude, this game looks beautiful, man. Jesus. I don't remember it looking like this. Obviously, it didn't look like this, but this is like absolutely amazing looking. The camera is way too close, though, I will say. I don't remember it being this close. Is Jar Jar so awful in this? He hasn't said a single thing yet, other than like one cutscene.
Let me guess. Looking for ship parts? Thought so. Everyone is.
Oh.
You'll be wanting to pay Watto a visit.
Oh, the Lego people talking throws me off when it's not like Qui-Gon Jinn. What the hell? They speak now? Yeah. Because like Qui-Gon Jinn's VA in this is like incredibly iconic, no? Like, who is the guy? He sounds so familiar. Does he do the voiceover? For like, he does the voiceover for like trailers or some bullshit. He sounds very familiar. Yo. Yo! Distract. Oh shit. Oh, he's kind of cute. Aw. Cute. But yeah, dude, Liam Neeson is my goat. Does he make movies anymore? I don't even know, man. But yeah, Chad, that's kind of my ramble on about Star Wars as a now new... Oh, wait, that was not Watto. Never mind. He was the wrong color. This is Watto. Yeah, that was my ramble about Star Wars. I'll keep you guys updated on my rewatch of Episode 7, along with my watch of Mandalorian and Andor.
For a J-Type 327 Nubian, I have 20,000
New era?
Republic Dakaris.
Yeah. I'm gonna cosplay Anakin too from Revenge of the Sith now.
You're a funny little boy.
Because Coco wants to do
I'm
Padme.
building a
Also, I'd cosplay it
You
too,
must
but
have Jedi reflexes if you race
her and
balls.
Zach been wanting to cosplay Star Wars for a
There's
bit,
big race tomorrow. I'm willing
and
to
they
eat.
finally
You can enter
abducted
my
me
pod.
into the Star Wars
The prize credits will more than pay for the parts they need.
into the Star Wars fan.
The Force is unusually strong.
I don't know what
with
you
him.
call it, but
That much is clear.
He deserves better than a slave's life.
The boy tells me you want to
before or after absent Revenge of the Sith.
Well, I've acquired a pod in a game of
So
chess.
his like
I wager
classic
my
like,
new racing pod against,
dark brown
say,
black outfit.
the boy and his mother.
No pod is with two slaves.
The boy then.
Yeah, Qui-Gon's VA in this is like the trailer guy. Sounds just like him.
If that's everything we need, we should make our way to the arena.
Because that's not
and
actually
bring
Liam
Anakin
Neeson.
into the race.
Right. I recommend Clone Wars Season 7 before Amanda. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen the end of it. Also, I have seen Star Wars Visions Season 1. Excuse me. I did see Season 1 of Visions when it came out like a couple years back. But I didn't know there was a Season 3 coming out too, man. I know 2 came out like recently, right? Wasn't that like in the past couple months or a year? I didn't know we were already going to get Season 3 so soon. 3 sometime this year? Gotcha. Yeah, 1 was great. 1 was awesome, dude. Like the Studio Trigger episode. I think there's a Science Star episode. I don't remember the exact studio, but the one with the black and white, like Kurosawa-esque, like Japanese, like Edo period with like the umbrella saber. That was sick, dude. That was awesome. They're also like, what, 10, 15 minutes? So they're really short. They're digestible. The Ghibli one, I don't remember. I'll have to rewatch. Coco hasn't seen it, so I'll probably rewatch them with her, but they are very short, so it is quick. But what up, Kukuri? What's up, man? It's not Ghibli, but it's similar style. Yeah. Like the slice of life one. Actually, I think I remember. Wait, I think I know which one you're talking about. Is it the one with like kids? Or nah? There was one with like younger characters. It wasn't like just like Jedi shit. I think I know which one you're talking about. Vaguely. It goes to see a Jedi and all the Jedi beat out. I don't remember then. I do not remember.
Remember, concentrate on the moment. Feel.
I need
Don't
Jabba
think.
spiritually.
Use your
What
instinct.
the fuck?
I will.
May
He's
the
a
Force
freak,
be with
man.
you.
we go. Here we go. Pod racing. Gotcha. Boy, this is sick. Wait, yo, this is awesome. What? Oh, this is really cool. I don't.
They're heading into the mushroom mesa.
Oh, no. Jesus Christ. He was Yoda in the Clone Wars? Okay, that's how I remember it. Okay, I was gonna say. He sounds familiar. It's called the Ninth Jedi.
Fitting these parts through the notch is
I wish
like
this was
fitting
third
Java
person.
into a Def 34 land speeder. It's gonna be tight.
Alright. Wait, this is awesome. It's kind of hard to control the first person. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. Also, another thing, some of the re-editing on the older movies is really bad. Like some of the extra like CGI that they added in, is rough, dude. I know it's old, but oh shit.
You're never gonna win unless I reattach it.
Oh my god, how do I reattach it? There we go. Okay, cool. Beautiful. But dude, like the remastering that they apparently did, it was. I was like, why didn't I just would rather see the original? Some of it was bad, and I'm imagining the original might have been worse, but I don't know, something about it. Like, dude, the scene with Han Solo floating over Jabba the Hutt was so weird too. I was like, wait, why is he just like? He's just like going like I know, assumingly he was like stepping over his tail or something, but I was like, this looks like it was added in newly. Surely it was different. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Also, Disney Plus only streams video at like 720p. The quality settings are fucking ass. Disney Plus sucks, by the way. Like all of the movies we watch, I know some of the older ones, like episode 4 through 6, are only in 720p because that's how they are. But do we not have 1080p options for fucking Revenge of the Sith? Like what? All this shit's got like a 4K remaster, but it's on 720p because Disney Plus doesn't have quality setting buttons, which is so stupid, man. Like, what the fuck do people pay for this dumbass streaming platform if they're not gonna even give you a fucking quality setting like YouTube? Like, it's pissing me off. It's so ass. It's so ass. It's, oh god, it was actually making me so angry. Ow,
Just
fuck.
you wait. I'm still gonna win.
Come here. Sup, Bulba? You bitch. W. Boom. Don't clock it? Well, I know the movies, they're old, right? Like, New Hope is 45 years old. So, I wasn't expecting it to look crazy, and that's fine. That's not the problem. I'm just saying the remaster that they did over top of it, I kind of wish I could see what the original looked like, preferably. Because some of the stuff that like looked better felt weird.
To the main
felt
hangar.
off. I don't
Come
know.
by your shop
It didn't
later
ruin the
on so
movie
you
at
can
all. I
release the
don't
boy.
care, but I would like to see what the originals look like fully, just for the sense of like comparison.
Look at all the credits we have.
Now you can make your dreams come true, Annie.
Pack your things. We haven't much time.
Is he to become a Jedi?
Yes.
What about Mom?
This being voiced is so weird. Yo, Steph Hart, thank you for the follow. I appreciate
Son,
it.
my place is here.
I paid to
It
watch.
is
No, I
time
used
for
my
you to let go.
family account.
I will
but
come back and free you,
if I did
Mom.
pay for it, I would be. I'm pissed. And I
promise.
didn't even pay for it, dude.
Master Anakin.
That's how I'm upset I am.
I
don't even pay for that shit, and
I'm
I'm
sorry I
pissed.
wasn't able to finish you, 3PO.
Like
Bye.
what? Imagine if I paid like $15 a month for that ass site service. I would actually flip out. Like legit. Like not having a quality setting is genuinely criminal. Like, that is
Anakin, it's time for us
a
to leave
basic
Tatooine.
feature that every platform should have. And I know it's to save money, which is why there's hella ads on everything, is because obviously, like, to provide the video, to provide the streaming service, the higher the quality, the more money the streamer pays. But like, that's just the name of the game, Disney. Like, what the fuck, bro? It's so stupid. Maybe there's like a better tier to get better quality, but it's so aggravating. I don't know, man. It's like, you're a multi-billion-dollar company. Can we not afford to do this? This is mind-blowing. Actually crazy. I guess it forces people to, like, buy the movies, like, physically or just pirate it. But I don't know a good site for movies, so I just said fuck it and just dealt with it. Dude, like, the end of Revenge of the Sith, it was at, like, 720p. Like, you got Anakin and Obi-Wan that's, like, doing some of the coolest shit in all of the Star Wars movies, and I can barely see the beautiful lava backgrounds, Bowser level, because this shit looks like ass, because the quality. I'm like, dude, like, why can't I see the crispy 1080 right now? Oh, it's so sad. Obviously, it's not in theaters either, so I couldn't even go in theaters to watch it, because it left theaters after a week, so I'm like 3 days too late. The doctor's eye, it was bad. It was really bad. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah. But yeah, chat. I'm excited to watch Force Awakens tonight. And then I'll finally be able to watch the new show stuff. Yeah, I'm surprised, though, I haven't seen Mandalorian. I've heard Mandalorian's just a good show, not even, like, including that it's Star Wars. I've heard it's pretty decent. Like, even my parents, you know, they don't love Star Wars. They don't really watch it that much, but they like it a lot, so I'm sure I'll enjoy it to a degree. Where the fuck did I put the key at?
No apps, no drivers, no problem.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Darth Maul. What the fuck? Also, Darth Maul, he's so cool. He's so sick, man. I'm so mad he dies as well. Why do they kill off all of the cool characters in a single movie?
Oh, there you are. Finally, we have revealed ourselves to the Jedi.
Like why, man? It's so sad.
My young apprentice, you know what to do.
Oh, shit. There we go.
Well, if we can avoid fighting any more hooded strangers, perhaps we'll actually get to Coruscant this time.
Oh, that does sound like Ewan McGregor.
However, I believe that stranger may have been the Sith Lord.
He doesn't actually die. Okay, that's what... You know, I actually thought that. Because he's in Clone Wars, right? He was like... Okay. I was going to say... Because, dude... I was like, I remember Darth Maul shit. And I've never seen this movie. I've never fucking seen episode 1. And I was like, I remember Darth Maul, like, vividly in my brain from something. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, wait, this is weird. And then he didn't show up in 2 or 3, so I was like, what the fuck? But interesting. And then he just like magically disappears again. James Conner Taylor might go as Obi-Wan's other voice from when. Oh, gotcha. He sounds like him. Obi-Wan and Tidus have the same PA. Oh, they do? Oh, that's cool.
Fancy that. A personal welcome from Senator Palpatine himself.
Let us quickly explain the situation in Naboo, so my people may finally be saved.
Dude.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Master Jedi.
God, Palpatine sucks, bro. Actually sucks. He obviously, but like in episode 3 in Revenge of the Sith, when he is with like Mace Windu, like complaining like, "Oh, help me," I was so pissed. I got so upset, and that, obviously like that was good on the movie for making me feel that way. But I was like, I was so angry because I was like, no man, I was like it's like my goat's gonna listen to him, bro. I was like, fuck, man. I was like, oh, I was so upset, dude. And then he kills Mace Windu. What the fuck? And he goes to kill kids. What the fuck, dude? He goes to kill children. He walks into the Jedi Temple, right? Whatever it is. And the kids are like, Anakin or whatever. They're like, is everything okay? And it zooms in on his face and it cuts away. I was like, you can't do that. That's just fucking insane. What the shit? My God. I was wild. I think I vaguely remembered like hearing, like knowing that happened, but I forgot until that moment happened. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? Had to make it irredeemable, and it works. And dude, I texted this to you, Zach, but fucking Anakin at the end of Revenge of the Sith when he's like, when he screams, "I hate you" to Obi-Wan, and when he's like in pain, it made me so uncomfortable. Like I don't get uncomfortable easy, especially from like games or like movies. Like the feeling of like, oh, this is really like a lot. Not in the way where I'm like, I don't like this uncomfortable, where I'm like, oh, this is like, I don't want to watch this uncomfortable. It's the more uncomfortable feeling of like, this is intense. Like he's like screaming in pain after he gets his fucking legs chopped off and he's burning up. And I'm just like, dude, this is, what the hell? I was like, I've not felt something like this from any of these movies up until this point. To that point of like ugh, like it was like a cringe, not like a cringe like being like weird and unfunny, but it was like a cringe of like, oh my God, like what the fuck is happening? You know, it was good. I'm glad the movie made me feel that way, but I was like, holy shit, this is a lot. This is a lot, man. And I was shocked too, because it wasn't even like bloody or anything. You know, he was like burning, and that's, you know, it's kind of intense, but it's not like any other movie or games where people get their limbs blown off, or other very gory movies I've seen where, you know, they show like blood, and like The Boys, where The Boys shows like someone's head getting taken off. Like I've seen much worse and bloodier shit. But for some reason like that was like really way worse than like other more intense stuff that I've seen in some shows. I don't know. But it was cool. I'm glad I felt that way.
It is a great gift to see you alive, Your Majesty.
What up, Macho? How you doing? Hello. Palpatine somehow got away. Yeah. Well, that's his whole thing, right?
The situation.
He just fucking lives. Dude, he's in episode 9, right? He shows back up somehow, even though he got away in the prequels, and then he fucking gets chopped in half at the end of 6, right? And he comes back in 9 alive some fucking how.
Yes, literally.
But I guess like,
it is unlikely the Senate,
even though it's like a shitty thing, a retcon or a plot point or whatever, where he comes back like again, like he does talk about invincibility a lot, right? In 3 in Revenge of the Sith. So I'm like, okay, well I guess he's like, because is he invincible? Because he talks about it in Revenge of the Sith. He's like, yeah, there was Darth who, Darth Plagueis or whatever, who like tried to be invincible, or like tried to save or bring someone back to life, and like Darth Plagueis' apprentice killed him, Darth Plagueis, and then I was assuming that was Palpatine who was his apprentice, and then he talked about like invincibility and just some other bullshit, and I was like, okay, well I'm assuming Palpatine's invincible, or like can't die. And then obviously I've seen episodes 7 through 9, so when we were watching that today, I was like, is that why he comes back in 9, or does he come back in 9 just because it's like some dumbass plot shit? Because he gets chopped in half and falls through like a reactor thing, man. What the fuck? Where's the invincible title card? Yeah, that's true.
Here we are.
Clone Wars is good because you can actually see how badass Anakin was and how smart Obi-Wan was. Yeah, I might have to rewatch it. I don't know. I didn't really feel like it, but maybe Coco telling me to and you guys also telling me to might get me to actually watch through it. Or at least watch like the important episodes up until like the final 2 seasons where I watched them in full. Because I remember a nice chunk from the beginning.
Once you're ready, come and find me in my office. We shall proceed.
I'd scream, I'd hate you to the person cutting off my legs too, I get it. Oh yeah. I didn't know that happened though. I've always seen the like, Anakin and I have the high ground, but I've never seen what comes after that. So I didn't know I didn't fucking knew he got his legs chopped off, dude. I thought he fell into the lava. Like fully, and then he just got pulled out somehow, but I'm glad it was that. I'm glad he didn't fall into the lava because that would be stupid. I was thinking of the Terminator, not Star Wars. I was like, wait, doesn't he fall into the lava and his like hand, he dies with like his hand reaching up like this, and then he somehow survives? And Coco's like, I think that's the Terminator. I'm like, okay. I was like, he does do the thumbs up. That's the Terminator. I thought it also happened in Star Wars for some reason, but I'm glad that wasn't the case. Because I guess him burning alive also is crazy that he comes back, but he is like a robot. It is also a fake story, so I don't know. But yeah, it was good, man. It was good stuff.
You'll be there in no time.
He needs some kind of body? Yeah. Because he's butt-ass ugly in fucking... is it Return of the Jedi? Is that the name of episode 6? He is fucking, like, Humpty Dumpty, bro. What the fuck is that? He actually looks like Humpty Dumpty from that meme. I was like, this is crazy. I was like, ew, dude. What the hell? What is happening? Also, is that, oh my god, is that Cad Bane? Or whatever his name is? Card? Something? What is this? What do you mean? I fuck with it high key? Guess I'm different? He's hideous, man. No, I guess it's just the speech. Never mind. Is this timed? Oh, it is timed. But, yeah. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. I'm glad I watched them finally. I'm very much glad I did. It's also a little embarrassing because, like, I've been to the Disney Star Wars area last year because there's like a family trip thing that happened. So I've done that thing, and I was talking to Coco about it, and she hasn't been. She hasn't been to it, so she's like, I really want to go to the Rise of the Resistance ride or whatever it's called, and I was like, oh yeah, I went to that, and I was like, this doesn't seem fair. I'm like, I'm not a Star Wars guy, and I've been on the cool new ride, and you haven't. I was like, what the fuck? I feel bad, man, because it was sick. Like, dude, they have on Disney Plus, they have a video going through the ride, like a first-person view thing, of you going through the whole area. It's so cool. Like, I remember last year when we went on the ride, right? Because my brother loves Star Wars. You go into the room with all the stormtroopers lined up, and that room is fucking massive. And at the time, I was like, I'm not even a Star Wars guy, but this is fucking cool. Like, this is fucking, like, the chat, if you've seen the video of people going through the ride on YouTube, trust me, that room with the stormtroopers after you were on the ship, it is 10 times bigger than you imagine. It is actually giant. Like, I watched the video today, and I was like, dude, it's not even remote. It looks way smaller. Like, it feels like you're actually in, like, a big-ass ship. It was really, it blew me away. It was crazy. It was crazy shit. The ride is also really cool. But yeah, you haven't either, dude. Oh my god, I feel so this feels wrong. Yeah, the whole Star Wars area in general was cool. When was the ride made? I think it was like 2 years ago. I think it's new. Like, that whole zone in Disney is like
we must do something
just opened up in the past, what, 2-3 years?
Order!
Honorable representatives
maybe
of the Republic,
3 years ago, but maybe I'm overshotting
no
it.
confidence in Chancellor Valoran's
Maybe it's been a bit longer, actually. I'm thinking, because I'm talking about the Florida one. So maybe California's had it open for a while longer before Florida one got built, but I don't know.
Please, Your Majesty, stay here where it's safe.
You haven't
take
either?
Anakin
Yeah,
as
it's
my
cool.
Padawan learner.
It's really cool.
Now is not the time for this. Go with the Queen to Naboo and unravel the mystery of the Sith.
Clouded, this boy's future is.
Oh, he does the Yoda voice as well. Okay, well, there we go.
Do you really believe we can convince Boss Nass to help us, Highness?
What
There we
other
go.
option is there? I have faith we can convince him.
You should not
Alrighty.
know the boss like me, sir.
Oto Gunga.
He's as stubborn like a farmer.
Encouraging as always, Jar Jar.
There you go, chat. Let's hop on, man.
So we get you on your way? Well set. Drive safely.
Let's go, man. Alright, cool. Let's go. Also, you should take chat. Also, dude, the Force Unleashed games, chat, so good. Like I was going through all the Star Wars games and trying to remember which ones I've all played. In the Force Unleashed 2 for the Wii, holy shit, one of the fucking favorite games as a kid ever. Like I was watching gameplay and I was like, dude, it was so fun. That shit was so fun, man. It was a difficult game, but it was fucking awesome. It was so sick. That and Epic Mickey were like two games that I played the fuck out of on the Wii. Well, Force Unleashed, Epic Mickey, I played obviously the Clone Wars game. And then Rabbids, Raving Rabbids Go Home, Go to the Moon or whatever. And then Zack and Wiki. And then Super Mario Galaxy. That's like a couple like certified classics on the Wii. But a lot of the Star Wars games made up of it. I did play a lot of them. Because I actually had a really good friend. I don't talk to him anymore, but he's still a good friend that, you know, if he ever reached out to me, I'd be willing to, like, hang out with him. From like, middle school to elementary school. No, I think it was middle school. He loves Star Wars. I think I played Battlefront, like the original ones,
I have a
at his
particular
house.
set of skills.
And I think I also
come in handy
took his Star Wars Force Unleashed game, or borrowed it to play. But he loved that shit, bro. He was a Star Wars fanatic. He was a fiend. But he's also, I think, partially the reason why I played a lot of the games. Because I think he had them and I just borrowed them from him. Because I couldn't just buy a bunch of games when I was young. Like, if I wanted a game, it had to be, like, my birthday or Christmas. And if it wasn't that, I wouldn't be able to get it. My parents just wouldn't buy me it. So a lot of the games that I played when I was younger, especially for, like, Nintendo stuff, I played at my cousin's house or my friend's house, and then I would borrow them or ask if I could take the game and play them at my house and then bring them back.
I pray that Boss Nass is still here.
Which I assume most kids, you know, from up until, you know, like late teens had to do that as well. Just because, you know, most parents aren't just buying their kids video games, especially because they're like $40 to $50. They're expensive as fuck. But I don't think I owned Unleashed. I don't think because I don't have it at my house still. I don't think I have Clone Wars still, and the DS Lego Star Wars game, but I don't think I ever owned Unleashed, unfortunately.
Have they been captured?
Perhaps they have. Or maybe they fled.
You ever stole from a kid and casted them, saying it's yours, and it's a coincidence they lost theirs? I did that, I think, with a Pokemon card once when I was really young. With my cousin, I took one of his Pokemon cards, and I don't think he ever found out. But that was like it. I wasn't a kid to steal stuff usually. That wasn't in my repertoire. I was a good kid. Maybe I could have gotten away with a bit more, but I was very worried to ever get in trouble, so I never did anything bad. Same. What, same on the you didn't steal enough, or that you were a good kid?
Over here, Misa found a secret entrance. We should be needing secret key to get in secret place.
All right, here we go.
So know it round here somewhere.
Oh shit. Find the demons. Secret place. How did I get in there then? What the hell?
But it looks broken. Use a fix and use to enter secret place.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jar Jar. Honestly, the price was a whole DS system. Oh, Jesus. Also, dude, Lego Star Wars. Or, like actual Legos. Oh, my God. I had so many Star Wars Legos. Like, I was thinking about it yesterday, and I was like, dude, I built the Legos. I had the games. I had a lightsaber. I think I had fucking, like a stormtrooper helmet or something. And I'm like, how have I never seen the original movies? How I grew up with everything, like all Star Wars shit, except the literally main fucking things, man. It was so weird. I was just thinking about it yesterday. And I was like, this is so bizarre. It's so bizarre. I don't think I have most of my Star Wars stuff, but I remember having lightsabers. And I remember building. I didn't have the big sets because the big sets have always been expensive. And once again, my parents just didn't buy me shit like left and right. That's just not what they did. But I did have the smaller ones. So I'd have like the individual like smaller like stormtrooper, you know, just kind of like little whatever the fucking like, not whatever like the cars are, not actual cars, but the fucking things that they ride, right? Like I had that, the one that they're blue. I don't know the terminology of the names for them because you know. I just watched 6 movies in like 3 days, so a lot of the stuff is like jumbled in my head. But I had like the smaller ones. I had the droids, like the droidicas and whatnot. I had the brown droid that has the 2 wheels that is like this. It's in Revenge of the Sith, and it's in the first episode 2 and episode 3. But it has the wheels and then it, like folds in. I had that as well. That shit was fucking cool. I had the one that's like a spider. That it has like a it shoots out like this. Okay, that's a crazy gesture, dude. I didn't mean to do that. Like he has like a nose, like he shoot like a gun for his. But like, you know what I meant. You know what I meant. Okay. You know what I meant. Third class gun. But no, I had I think I had like most of the droids, most of like the droids that are the brown ones, from episode 2 and 3. I think, I don't remember, because there's like the tan, and then there's like the dark gray, like thicker ones, and then there's the other ones. I don't know the names of them. Spider thing is from Attack of the Clones, I think, or just Clone Wars. Yeah, I had those. Yeah. But I think it was mostly the small sets. I don't think I ever had the big ones. Because yeah, they're pricey, man. Because isn't Millennium Falcon like
no? I am Queen
the
Amidala.
highest piece Lego
Queen
set of all
Amidala.
time?
No, I am Queen Amidala.
I am Queen Amidala.
I am Queen Amidala.
I'm sorry for my deception, but it was necessary to protect myself.
Also, the Legos being like
If we do not
dirty
act
on the
quickly,
crevices
all
is
will be
really
lost
bizarre.
forever.
She's fart. What the
I beg
fuck?
you to help us.
Ew.
Maybe we saw being friends.
Ew, dude.
Let's head to the palace. We must launch an attack on their control ship and confront the Viceroy.
All right, let's go, dude. Take the speeders and take the
will
boats.
do their part.
But yeah, chat, when I go back home in a couple days, I'll have to try to find all my Star Wars stuff. I doubt I have any of it. I've probably given away to my younger cousins or younger
You help by hiding somewhere safe.
yeah, younger cousins, but
Doesn't sound like him.
also I'll have to see if I still have the lightsabers, because I had the blue, I had a blue and a red one. It was the ones that you would flick your wrist and they'd go out. I think most people had those, but that's the one I had. It also lit up, I think, and then it made the noise. But when it lit up and made the noise when you'd flick it out. But I think they're probably gone, because I remember Bakugan's. No, it was a lightsaber. And I think I would smack my sister with it a lot, or we'd have lightsaber battles, and I think they broke eventually because the plastic got bent. But they might be somewhere still. I have to look. I don't think, yeah, I don't think we have them, but I'll see. There's like Falcon, Star Destroyer, and Republic Battlecruiser, which are like the highest piece counts. Yeah, those are so expensive.
Annie, Find cover. Quick.
Yeah, I'll have to look for all my stuff when I get home, though. Those were so cheap. I had so many since they break easily. Yeah, I don't remember. I just remember having the blue one that I would whack a bunch of shit around my house with.
You'll be safe there.
My guess
And
is
I
the
just
vice
remember
rays
one
in
of them
the
having
room.
like, you know when plastic gets bent, it turns like white because it's just, you know, getting bent very tautly. I remember it having a bunch of those like white marks from it getting bent from me hitting shit.
We'll handle this.
We'll take the long way.
All right, here we go, Darth Maul. God, Darth Maul is so cool, man. I was a gremlin. Okay. I was not a gremlin. Dude, this fight was so cool. God, holy shit. Oh, here we go. He's a donut. Why is he a donut?
Be on guard.
On his head.
And remember your training, Obi-Wan.
Darth Maul. Hold link to pick up target. Okay, here we go. Yes. Qui-Gon's gonna. Doesn't Qui-Gon die right here, right? He gets fucking clapped, man. Okay, aim at the enemy. Okay, there we go. Oh shit. Okay. Do we got Dark Souls mechanics? Kidding? I know it's not Dark Souls. Okay, there we go. Come here! Oh, you can do combos? What the fuck? What is that? Oh my god, it is like a combo meter. What the shit? Oh, nice. Huge. Dodge. Shit. Beautiful. Light work. I'm different. Okay. Come here.
He's fleeing.
Okay.
We have company.
Alrighty, bro. Alrighty, bro. Dude, these games look so good. What the hell? Like, oh my god, like this is crazy. The lighting is like genuinely insane. They're beautiful looking. I feel like they're different though. Like I think the game itself seems different. Like what happens? Shit. Not like obviously the story stays the same, but can I pick you up? No. Okay. Can I throw this at you? There we go. Alright, cool. Awesome. But yeah, chat, if you have Epic Games, this is free. If you want to play it. I'm not like sponsored to say that, but if anybody does want to play them, or maybe you play them one day or just screw around for like an hour, that is free for a day, so. Because I bought this on Steam for like $12 because it was on sale, and then I saw it was free today, and I was like, okay, I'll just fucking refund it at this point. I don't need it. I don't need to own it. Because KOTOR and Battlefront 05 is like $2. Everything's on sale for today, so I bought some older ones as well. Which I was gonna play today as well, but I've been streaming a lot and I need to take a day off, so I was not gonna stream for that long today, unfortunately. Come here! L1, switch. Oh shit! What the fuck? Oh my god. Jesus. L ad? I wish it was an ad. That'd be great. Epic Games, pay me. You know what? Epic Games can technically pay me, chat. If you use code Nightalize on the Fortnite item shop. Which, dude, I forgot Star Wars is also in Fortnite. Oh my god. Fortnite. That's the shit, chat. This is really loud as well. What the fuck? Why is it so loud, man? Thank you. But has anyone played the new Fortnite season? Is it good? Is it nice? It looks cool. With all it's like basically Battlefront 3. But I haven't had time to check it out yet. Okay, hello. Alright, can we just pick this up with my shit?
Nightalize couldn't manage it.
Okay, wait, what the fuck? How do I get up there? Oh, this way? Alright. Okay. Use the elevator. Wait, what? Is it this? Do we need, like, put this over here? Oh, yeah, we do. There we go. I need to grind Fortnite more to get my own skin. I think my days of Fortnite are over fully, but I'll hop on every once in a while to shoot the shit. When the One Piece collab happens the next 2 months, I'll do it. And then when the FF7 collab also happens the next couple months, I'll hop on. I'm waiting for Epic Games to contact me about that as well, but I think they forgot my business email. I don't think they have it, so I'm going to have to message them and be like, hey guys, I know you're working on that event. I know you need some people who for the event to advertise it. I'm right here. My two worlds colliding. My world colliding now and my world colliding from 7 years ago. Bro is begging. Okay, it's not called begging. It's called very kindly and politely asking. There's a difference. It's called reminding them that they forgot to email me. I don't know if you guys, but I'm the FF7 guy. I am nowhere close, but fuck. I like to joke around about it. God fucking damn it! No, I'm sure we'll get FF7 Fortnite soon, or in a year at least, or maybe more, but I'm sure it will happen. And One Piece, I'm sure will also happen in the next couple months, because One Piece was leaked like a month or two ago, which isn't shocking either, because we had the One Piece like map that was made for season 1 of the live action, and season 2 of the live action should be coming out this year. So we'll probably get the skins similarly to when that drops. But no, FF7 hasn't been confirmed, but there's been some rumors about it for a bit. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe it could be totally not true, but I would be shocked if we got nothing Final Fantasy, because Fortnite is literally just the celebration of video games, and it has like every series, like influential series. Like look at, dude, it has like every fucking Capcom thing ever. And so I'm sure FF would be a thing if Square Enix isn't like stingy about it. Especially because they're doing like a restructuring right now, so it might be more likely. It's a lot more likely, I think. Okay, next. Okay, so what do we do here? Put it here.
You overcome this obstruction.
Put this here. Fuck. Oh shit. There we go. Take that, thank you. Boom. Light work, chat. Easy. And then we take this, put it in there. Let's go. Kids game, by the way. Alright, let's go. Can we kill him, please? Thank you.
Obi-Wan, raise your lightsaber. Battle reserve.
Oh! Oh no. We're gonna fucking die, man. Holy shit. God fucking damn it. That's okay. We're back. We're not actually dead yet. Nice. Alrighty. I thought he killed us. What? Oh, there we go. Okay. What the fuck? Is that how he dies in the Lego game? What the hell? What the...
Obi-Wan, Promise me you will train the boy.
Yes, master.
Dude, look at the ray tracing on the fucking Lego pieces. That is... I didn't know they were this unserious. I forgot how unserious they were about this. What the fuck?
Little insurrection is at an end, Your Highness.
Your occupation here has ended.
All right, see you, Kota. Thanks for chilling, man.
This one's a decoy.
Now, Viceroy, we will discuss a new treaty.
Like they have the little like print marks on the pieces too. There's Luke, or not Luke, Jesus.
Gotta do something, R2.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He blows up the fucking.
His own shit.
What's it called, man? He solos that shit. Oh yeah.
Oh, Gungs and warriors, we are ready to do our part.
The drone fights with a clone, or the droid fight on drone.
We're some warriors. We're a grand army.
General Judge, we must be making our way to the battlefield.
Jesus. All right. Better Call Maul. Is it a Better Call Saul reference? Are you fucking serious? Excuse me? In the Lego Star Wars game. That makes sense. That's crazy.
Yes, sir. Misa know where they go. Follow Misa.
Yoo-hoo! Peter needed you's helping over here.
What up? Okay.
All of you, sir, we must hurry.
Free party. In between poor story events, you can free this one. Oh yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
We have noticed some of the Boombas.
Lake Paonga. Dude, look at Grievous. He looks raw as fuck. God, he's cool, man. And Anakin. I think I have the Anakin Lego actually. I remember having the capes. And I think I broke. I think because you have to put the two holes on top of each other like this, so the head goes on it, right? And I think I ripped one of it, so it would never stay on perfectly because one of the holes would just go through. I was very sad about it. I think so. But all right, chat. I think end the stream. I want to just do a quick stream for the day. I got to work on the Expedition 33 review. I just want to talk about my Star Wars stuff. My thoughts on the 1 through 6 and some issues and things I liked. I think I covered everything basically. I didn't write anything down, but I just wanted to basically yap about that and then make a YouTube video as well because people might be interested for about my opinions because I know there's a lot of Star Wars people out there who maybe watch my stuff. I don't know. Who knows? Either way, I'll play KOTOR and Battlefront. As well, for sure. Not tomorrow, or maybe not even this week, but I have them, so I would like to still check them out. Faux show. Because they are like $2.